Shalom, friends, and thank you for being with me again today. You know, our Jewish tradition is very, very tied in to nature, tied into the seasons and the passing of time. If you examine the calendar of observances and holidays, you can feel that our ancestors were very close to the land and to the natural resources that surrounded them. Each holiday has an agricultural component to it. And throughout the Torah, we are sensitive to the seasons, to the climate, to rain, and to natural resources. This week is Tu B'Shvat. It is the holiday known as the New Year of the Trees. It's an odd thing to have a new year for trees. In fact, the Talmud tells us there are 4 new years. But this whole idea of having a new year is an interesting concept. After all, what is a new year? A new year means it is a time for starting over, a time of anticipation. When Rosh Hashanah comes, our spiritual new year, we anticipate that the year ahead should be a year of sweetness and happiness and blessing. We put away the year that just passed and look forward to a new year. And here, with the new year for trees, the new year for agriculture, the new year for our earth, we are anticipating what will be in the year to come. We are anticipating the new growth that nature is going to provide for us. It makes perfect sense that here in winter, while the trees are still bare, that we would begin thinking about the growth that is about to happen, and we would begin to anticipate that new growth here at this time of the year. And so we have a day set aside, a day called Tu B'Shvat, where we set aside and pay attention to nature. The tradition tells us we plant trees, we take care of our gardens, we begin to assemble what we will need for the season of growth that is just ahead of us. That's what we do here in the dead of winter, as we get ready for growth. We get ready for what's ahead of us. Some have suggested that the trees themselves are a metaphor for human beings. After all, trees are alive and have a body. They have branches that reach out. But more importantly, trees have a system of deep roots that nourish and sustain them. For us as individuals, and for us as a people, it is our deep roots in history, in generations past, that sustain us, that propels us, that nourishes us. It is the idea that we have these deep roots unseen. You can't see our roots any more than you can see the roots of a tree. And yet it is those roots that we have as individuals and as a community. It is those roots that propel us forward, that nourish us, that allow us to know that there is a strong future ahead. And so today, as we gather and as we contemplate this evening of Tu B'Shvat, which begins on Wednesday evening, let us think about all the gifts that nature gives us. Let us contribute to the growth, preservation, and sustainability of the environment that surrounds us. It's our responsibility. It's who we are. It's what our Judaism wants us to be aware of and to be sensitive to. Happy Tu B'Shvat, everyone. Join me now for the Mourner's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabbam. Bialma divra kirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael v'agala v'izman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbam v'varach li'olam li'amei amaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitboar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh V'yidadar v'yidaleh v'yidalal Shemei d'Kudisha barichu Li'ela min kol birchata v'shirata Tushbechata v'nechamata damiran b'alma v'imru Amen. Yehi Shlomo Rabba min Shemaya V'chayim oleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'imramav. Hu yaseh shalom. Oleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Thank you, friends. Have a good week.